You're exhausted from putting on a brave face. I can sense the strain, the clenched jaw, the practiced laugh, that faint smile that falters when no one's watching. Let's be real. What you call bravery is often just a mask for cowardice. It's the cowardice of avoiding what truly hurts. It's the cowardice of never allowing anyone to see you stumble, fearing they might take away the one thing you believe you still possess: control. Here's the truth. Acting like nothing affects you isn't a show for others. It's a ritual for your soul. When life slams a door in your face, many people resort to smashing the window. They lash out, they blame, they cry unfairness, and they spend years chasing answers that never come. But there's another path. Marcus Aurelius, amidst the chaos of his empire, took the time to write to himself about finding peace in accepting whatever comes his way. He didn't pretend he was unscathed. Instead, he learned how not to let his wounds dictate his life. That's not a sign of weakness. It's a form of training. Acting like nothing bothers you doesn't mean burying your pain. It means making that pain less overwhelming. Pain wants to rule, but indifference can topple it, and that indifference is earned through the little things you think go unnoticed. It's the choice not to yell when you feel like it. It's resisting the urge to check your phone at 2 a.m. It's taking a deep breath when an insult rolls off your back like rain. Epictetus taught that it's not about what happens to you, but how you choose to interpret it. In other words, the moment you stop feeding your anger with attention, it begins to wither. The moment you stop rehearsing your grief endlessly, that grief loses its grip on you. You might tell yourself that this is cold, and maybe it should be. Heat is all about reaction, the feverish desire for immediate justice, revenge, or relief. But calm is surgical and precise. Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Think about it. You've spent countless nights crafting tragedies that never come to pass, only to wake up and act them out like a rehearsal gone awry. It's time to learn to act as if nothing bothers you. Because honestly, the only thing worse than feeling pain is feeling it endlessly, like a debt you can never settle. Acting as if nothing bothers you starts with your words. Your mind is like a courtroom, and your words are the witnesses. So say less. Speak with the kind of economy that someone uses when they've run out of favors to spend on explanations. When insults come your way, respond with such unexpected restraint that your enemies find their anger losing its audience. And when disappointment knocks on your door, just say, "It is what it is," and then shift your focus to what's next. Marcus Aurelius called this a return to nature, accepting the facts and figuring out your response. The world will still throw its wounds at you, but your job is to stop letting those wounds dictate your days. Just remember, silence doesn't mean surrender. This Stoic stance isn't about being passive. It's authority wrapped in stillness. Wild men shout to prove they're alive, but the wise man shows his life by how steadily he walks through the storm. Acting as if nothing bothers you means continuing to work even when your heart feels shattered. It's about holding your commitments like someone who's been broken, knowing that true strength is often quiet. It's about showing up when everything inside you wants to pull away and doing it because you promised yourself you would. There's a ritual to this, small, daily, and brutal. When your ego screams for vindication, just pause and count to 10. Let your necessary indignation seep into your sleeve instead of spilling out across the table. When that little voice inside you craves approval and pushes for a showy reaction, just say no. Train your face to keep a neutral expression, not giving away feelings of defeat or victory. When envy sneaks in, acknowledge it. Call it what it is, envy. Once you put a name to it, it starts to lose its grip on you. Epictetus would refer to this as differentiation, distinguishing what you can control from what you can't. A lot of what disrupts your peace is beyond your control. Other people's opinions, missed opportunities, the thoughtless cruelty of strangers. But your response? That's something you can shape. You might find yourself feeling lonely in this process. Others may misinterpret your calm demeanor as indifference, and some might even turn that into resentment, labeling you as cold. Let them think what they want. The crowd's judgment doesn't define your inner compass. Marcus Aurelius wrote reminders to himself like armor. You need to become your own shield. When friends seek drama, offer them stability. When lovers want chaos, be their safe haven. The world might mistake your tranquility for a lack of emotion, but true feelings often lie beneath the surface, in the quiet work of repairing a life and the gradual building of dignity through the choices you make every day. Don't mix up stoic nonchalance with just pretending to be okay. Pretending is fragile. It shatters at the slightest touch. What we're talking about here is something much deeper. It's about taking a good, honest look at what really bothers you and intentionally sitting with that discomfort until it fades away. A true warrior doesn't ignore the wound. He cleans it and learns to move forward without limping. Anger will show up like a loyal dog sometimes. Acknowledge it, nurture it, and then let it go. Use it to sharpen your focus, but never let it consume you. You also need to get a grip on time. Seneca reminds us that life can feel long if you know how to make the most of it. Acting like nothing gets to you is a long-term strategy. Those brief moments of anger might feel good in the heat of the moment, but they're just quick bursts of emotional sugar. The real winner is the one who spends less energy on the drama and more on steadily building his own little corner of the world. Invest in things that will outlast the need to be right. Develop your skills. Keep your hands busy with work that doesn't care about your reputation but values your craft. When you do this, the petty insults and fleeting slights will seem like the minor storms they truly are. One undeniable truth will emerge. Your thoughts create your reality. Take charge of them. If you let your mind spiral, it will construct fortresses of fear and walls of regret. But if you allow it to be practical, it will tackle problems instead of creating new ones. As Epictetus said, make the best use of what you can control and accept the rest as it comes. This isn't just poetic, it's practical advice. You'll learn to tell the difference between what's possible and what's just fantasy, acting only where it makes sense. There will be nights when you stumble. You might react too quickly, say the wrong thing, or lose your cool. That's okay. The Stoic journey isn't about being perfect. It's about bouncing back. Get back on track quickly. No guilt, no fuss, just start over. Don't let calmness turn into cruelty. Acting like nothing bothers you doesn't mean you're heartless. It means you refuse to be controlled by pain. Hold onto your tenderness. True strength feels deeply but remains steady. Start small. Speak less. When someone throws an insult your way, take a moment to decide if it's worth your energy. Opt for dignity instead of drama, and choose to repair rather than seek revenge. This isn't about pretending. It's about mastering your response. Take a deep breath and let it go. Keep moving forward. Calm, hurt, but unbroken. That's true power.